In a world overrun with the fake, delusional, and disingenuous, he stands as a beacon of truth. He is Abuki Cabal. You are listening to Abuki Cabal.
Welcome to the Abuki Cabal Show.
What's going on, everybody? Excuse me. Welcome back to the show. Got a nice, juicy one here for you that happened. We're going to see a lot more of this, unfortunately. I want to send this one out to my two favorite haters, Slick Rick and Reggie Hammond. If you guys don't know who they are in the comments, hating strong. But this is not about me. I can't emphasize that enough. You know, this is about the information. This is about the reputable sources that I produce. You know, if you have an issue with the information that I'm providing, please refute the information. You know, I welcome your efforts to refute the information. Your score is still 0. I'm still mounting them up. You know, I don't know how else to, to put it, but like I said, this is not about me. You know, you are competing against, the people who are actually doing the work, gathering the data, and providing the information from reputable sources, people who are on the ground, who are working in this, not people who are just running around going on Joe Rogan and, trying to basically get people to digest information that is just, beyond their ability to decipher. So, I guess without further ado, hold on. I want to thank everybody for still sticking with me, still hanging out with me, checking out the show. Hope you're enjoying the content. I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit, but a lot of this information about COVID is coming hot and heavy. So as it comes in, unfortunately, I got to work too, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. But I tend to come in pretty late. So it gets tough sometimes. So you guys bear with me. Sometimes I'm able to crank out 4 or 5 of them. Sometimes I'm only able to crank out maybe 1 or 2. I'm doing my best. It's kind of hectic right now. As you know, we are in the middle of a surge, huge numbers. Death's still pretty steady. They're reporting that the numbers are dropping. I don't know what percentage that these people are calling drops, but I mean, we're still like, anywhere from 1,800 to, around that number a day. We were breaking records just about every day. But, I've already done shows on those. But anyway, we're still in the 1,000, close to 2,000 range. So that's not really a drop. We're also starting to see people that are the political pressure for mask mandates to be dropped is mounting. So the numbers are dropping, in some of the other states, but the numbers are dropping because people are adhering to requirements for vaccination, as well as people wearing masks and doing what they're supposed to do. Okay. So when they drop these mask mandates and everybody goes back to, business as usual, then what we're going to start to see is more infections. We're not doing what science is asking us to do. We're doing what the politicians are asking us to do, and people who are uncomfortable with having to have their lives changed to a small degree. So this is about comfort and the ability to stay on course as opposed to, doing what is recommended by people who are actually dealing with this and taking care of patients, like myself and others. So let's get into these two nurses who have basically taken it upon themselves to enrich themselves by conning other people and giving them fake vaccination cards to the tune of $1.5 million. Okay. And these two geniuses ran this scheme for quite a while, but I guess I'll just read it on to you guys and let you guys see what you think about it. Two New York nurses charged with forging COVID vaccine cards to earn more than $1.5 million. This came in on January 29th. Okay. Julie DeVuno and Marissa Urano's booking photos from the Suffolk County Police Department on January 25th, 2022. Wow. They're probably going to lose their license, and they're probably going to be looking for other forms of employment here pretty soon. But let's take a look. All righty. So two nurses on New York's Long Island are being charged with forging COVID-19 vaccination cards and entering the fake jabs in the state's database. It's even worse than I thought. Wow, that's two forms of forgery. So you forged cards and you forged the actual database. Okay. The scam allegedly raked in more than $1.5 million. Julie DeVuno, 49, the owner and operator of Wild Child Pediatric Healthcare in Amityville, and her employee, Marissa Urano, 44, are each being charged with one count of forgery in the second degree. And there's the books. So they actually even kept the books. How dumb can you be? Prosecutors said the officers obtained a ledger documenting profits in excess of $1.5 million from the alleged illegal activity. Two nurses on New York's Long Island are being charged with forging. Okay, they're saying the same thing over and over. Forging COVID-19 cards and entering the fake jabs into the state's database, a scam that allegedly raked in $1.5 million. The Suffolk County District Attorney on Friday arrested Julie DeVuno, 49, the owner and operator of Wild Child Pediatric Healthcare in Amityville, and her employee, Marissa Urano, 44, according to a complaint. From November 2021 to January 2022, the pair allegedly forged vaccination cards charging adults $220 apiece and $85 per child for a fake record that would land the New York State Immunization Information System database. Land in the New York State base. Okay. Prosecutors said that on one or more occasions, DeVuno and Urano allegedly created records to indicate a vaccine was given to an undercover detective despite never administering the vaccine. Oh, wow, man. So really, if they really want to get them, which I feel like they're going really, they're going easy on them. But this right here is child endangerment. They could also charge the parents with it also. Wow. So you let these kids run around out here thinking that they're, no, they weren't thinking that they were vaccinated, but they had other places that were thinking that they were vaccinated and they weren't. And then you had you're milking money out of the parents to the tune of $220 a piece. This is crazy. Then, wow, they were even keeping cash. Okay, forging COVID-19 vaccination cards and entering false information into the New York State database used to track vaccination records puts the health and well-being of others at risk and undermines efforts to slow the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Special Agent Scott Lambert said in a statement announcing the charges, during a search of Davino's home, officials said officers seized roughly $900,000. They also allegedly found a ledger documenting profits from the scheme in excess of $1.5 million. Look at that tasty bit of cash there. Kept it all in the house, crisp and clean. It's a crying shame. Okay, yeah, $900,000 in the house. Wow. Okay, so Davino's husband and Darren Vuono, who is a New York Police Department. Oh my God. Okay. It's even worse, ladies and gentlemen. It's even worse. Davino's husband, Darren Davino, who is a New York Police Department officer, is being investigated by the department's Internal Affairs Bureau in terms of his possible involvement in his wife's alleged scheme, sources told the New York Daily News. How much you bet she wasn't doing the same thing for the police officers? How much you bet? This is probably going to get bigger over time, y'all. Okay. So Davino and Arano are each being charged with one count of forgery in the second degree. Davino is also being charged with an additional count of offering a false instrument for filing in the first degree. The pair's legal defense was not immediately clear. Just a month ago, the New York governor, Kathy Hochul, signed a bill into law criminalizing fake COVID-19 vaccination cards. So they went after him right after that. So if you guys remember, I was talking about this a while back about this special task force that's been running around, nationally, going after doctors and nurses and these holistic medicine, practitioners who are out here, basically scamming people, saying that they can treat COVID in ways that are different from us basically treating it symptomatically when we're in the hospital. And it's a scam. The only way that it can be treated is symptomatically once you get it. And, as it gets worse, you treat the worsening symptoms until either you get over it or you worsen to the point to where it leads to you expiring. So all the information is out there. If you want to find this information, it's easily it's so easy to find. It's not even funny. But it seems like people are just gravitating to this information and being sucked in by con women and men like these people. If they were doing you such a service, why would they charge you $220? If this was about what they believed in, do you think they would charge you $220? And $85 per child. I mean, regular immunizations don't cost that much, in pediatrics. So, these people out here scamming people and, preying on people's fears and lack of education with regard to this virus. They're playing up on all of these wild conspiracy theories. We've heard everything from microchips to, all kinds of chemicals in the immunizations. One by one, I've been going through knocking this stuff down, with the information that's readily available for you to find. But people choose not to do it because they have some fabrication in their head about how, the entire world is wrapped up into some kind of scheme, to immunize everybody with some kind of fake vaccine that's supposed to do what exactly? It's supposed to kill everybody. I mean, what is it? What is the end goal that, JoJo on the street knows and puts on Facebook, to make its rounds around Facebook? We got fake trials. We got fake, performances all on the internet, where people are saying, oh, this happened and that happened, and there's no witnesses, all this anecdotal evidence. Oh, the VAERS system has all of these dead people in it. All of these doctors going on Joe Rogan, and then it's just, it doesn't strike anybody as strange that everybody is running away from these people who are going on, on these shows. They're losing all of their affiliations because they're kooks. Some of them are even dying. I think I've talked about, 2 or 3 of them who've died. One of them, made a claim that you were getting carbon dioxide poisoning from mass. Mass have been used for a couple of 100 years now. Nobody's ever died of CO2 poisoning. But you people, some of you people out here, you believe in that shit. You believe it. And there is no grounds to believe what these people are saying. You guys got to stop this. You really got to stop this. If you're not a part of these people who believe in these wild conspiracy theories, every time they bring this stuff up to you, make them prove to you that what they're saying has any grounds in fact. Ask them where they heard from. And what you will get is Facebook, Fox News, and JoJo on the corner. And JoJo don't know nothing. So, I just don't know, how much more, I can take of these people, but they really irritate me quite a bit. If you can't tell, but I'll keep bringing this to you guys. I'll keep swinging, for the fences, and I will keep trying my best to dissect this stuff and lay it out plain for you to see that all it is just a bunch of hocus pocus. These people might as well be witch doctors and cavemen, sucking bone marrow out of bones, for healing purposes, and eating roots and berries and all of that. You got a lot of people now coming out with all of this, like I said, this holistic medicine and all that stuff. But look, they teach holistic medicine in nursing school and medical school. They teach it. So it's not like, holistic medicine is not a part of the everyday tools that are available for everyday doctors and nurses to use. But people believe that we don't believe in holistic medicine and we don't use holistic medicine. If holistic medicine is going to be a treatment that's going to be efficacious for whatever you are suffering from, then it'll be utilized. I can assure you that. If you can bring it, if you want to bring it up to your doctor, you can. Sometimes it can be used in conjunction with other therapies. It's all about you having a discussion with your physician, not with these people out in the street and all these other people who are trying to convince you not to do this and not to do that. I'm not going to go into all of the people that I've treated, all of the people that I see who have recovered, who are having a hard time, with the after effects of this disease, But again, it's up to you. This is about choice. The choice is yours. Like I said, I will keep you guys informed as best I can. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys' support of the show. And have a good day or good night, depending on when you listen or watch this. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
I feel like a